Hello there. This is Findley Jim, and today I'm making a video on again on the Ogryn, but this time on a build that I've sort of been working on for a little bit, trying to come up with the tankiest possible Ogryn build, and it may surprise you the choices that I've made in the skill tree. So originally when I had made this build, I had made it with a shield that was very strong. It is with this that I made the original build. I found this to be less effective than the new one that I've been working with, which involves the Bully Club, the Mark 1 Bully Club specifically, for a few reasons. One, it's very high, heavy attack damage with its extremely high stagger, and first of all, it's able to knock enemies around like crazy, and it does, these blessings that I have are wonderful. This reduces armor, and this has a chance to insta kill enemies, which is all great. However, the thing I like the most about this is what you can do with it with your perks. So the knife is great, right? It does a lot of damage, it kills things quick, but this thing can knock people around and knock enemies around and stagger, which is great, keeps you alive longer. And with my curios basically increasing my toughness to crazy levels, I have such an insanely high amount of toughness that it's crazy. But we'll go into the talent tree here, and as you can see, I've opted to select every possible thing here that will give me more toughness. We're doing, for each enemy that you hit with the same melee attack, you gain 2.5% damage on your next melee attack, which is pretty decent. But we want this, which is the 25% after hitting multiple enemies. The secondary heavy chain swing hits like everything. This is for single targets, and it's also great. This is damage reduction against basically everything big, which is fantastic. Toughness replenishment for yourself and everyone around you by 50%. We're grabbing both toughness. I love this thing. Bombs away. I love it. I usually grab this, but you hit somebody with this, it does tons of damage, and then it blows everything up around it. It's awesome. This is just more damage. We're just taking that just to chunk people more, which is optional, to be honest with you. If you want to go absolutely like a tank meister, you don't really have to grab that, but toughness damage reduction, impact bonus, which is really good, really nice. Staggering big enemies is great. Toughness here. We're only grabbing Indomitable here. I know you might want to grab this just to replenish more toughness, but you really don't need it, and it saves you points to spend elsewhere. Then we're going down here, and we're actually going down this tree. I had originally played a few games going down this tree, but I found more success doing this for one reason, and I'll show you that. First of all, we're doing this, which is 40% damage, bonus damage, and 40% bonus to a fully charged melee attack, which is super good. And then this. Batter gives you 6 stacks of bleed on heavy melee attacks with any weapon, including the club, which can turn it into a pseudo knife. But it doesn't insta-kill people, which is great for us, because if you go down here, you get damage resistance per bleeding enemy in melee range. Per bleeding enemy. That's crazy. And it stacks 6 times. That could be 60% damage reduction. Craziness. Now, you take this, you go down here, you get this extra damage just to have it. And now here's where it gets weird. I don't have a keystone. I didn't pick a keystone. And I played around with this idea because, first of all, if you have this, that's 60%, right? If you swing in like a big arc, you're basically getting 60% damage resistance, right? Here, if you are by chance below 25% health, you get 100% toughness replenishment, and that applies to all of this up here. So you're just smacking the replenishment. Then you go down here, and you get damage reduction while charging melee attacks. So when you're actually charging it up, you take less damage. Toughness damage reduction here as well. And then over here, I did this chain purely for this. Won't give in. So hypothetically, if your team goes down, you have 60% damage reduction here, 60% damage reduction here, and if you happen to go below 25% health, you also have 100% toughness replenishment here. This just helps also with using your F to get to your allies, and so far I've had crazy success. I haven't died in the past 3 or 4 runs using this build. I don't even think I've gone down, except for like BS stuff, like getting knocked off the map. and it's very likely that you won't see much damage to your health bar. I mean, it's okay if you do, because there's obviously things in the game that can break through your toughness to get a little damage on you, but I have been having crazy success with this. I was running this before with the shield, but I found that I was just standing there with my shield up doing, almost nothing and doing very little damage. And you could go and grab all this, but this is more if you're just wanting to do tons and tons of damage with your melee attacks, which is also good. But this down here, this combination makes you extremely tanky, and in the event that your teammates start going down, you can save the entire game. This is super good on Damnation. This is also super good on Damnation because there's a very high chance that your health will go down to here, and if it does, there's not a very high chance that your health will go down, but if it does, you'll have this as your sort of you get tankier the more injured you are. And this is unbelievably good. Pairing with the bleeding, it's just everything here. It just meshes together for an insane amount of damage resistance. I also am not wearing my helmet, so you can see Crinky Pete in all his glory. But that is the concept. Also, I just grabbed the Ripper Gun. You can kind of use whatever you want here. I grabbed it because it has a 4.5% toughness regen on close range kill. It's not very good, but it mows down enemies near you. It's kind of redundant to have this when you have the club. You could go for like a grenade launcher, which is honestly what I think I'd prefer to go for. But right now, just holding on to this. It's not really important. But yeah, basically dealer's choice. So yeah, I've been having very good success with this thing, and I just wanted to show that to you. So I'm actually gonna hop into Damnation to show you this, to just demonstrate how much damage you can do and how tanky you can be. So we'll just hop right into it. Alrighty, let's get stinky with it. I don't know if this looks new.
I've lived in worse.
Oh, I don't know if I've actually played on this map. This looks different. But look at that toughness. We have 225 toughness right now, which is an insane amount of toughness to have for let's do this, and then get over here, and we'll just be using that mostly to close gaps. I was using the shield before, like I said, but I found it to be more beneficial to just be swinging on people. And we'll see. Or you'll see. Not we'll see. I've already seen. And this club feels arguably the best with the with regard to like getting the most. Oh, I almost went off the map. So one of our allies is down, so I should be getting a 25% damage reduction here. And we're just gonna keep swinging. We shouldn't take like any damage here. Just keep swinging. And in other circumstances, I would go for the heal there. But wading through those enemies, we didn't take any damage. Oh, well, Mary took some damage from that. Like I said, you'll take damage from like the little bullshit things, but if you are fighting enemies on somewhat even ground, you're not going to take damage for the most part. But the pox bursters and things that prevent you from being able to, let's just keep regenerating. And just keep chunking through everything. And I found this to be much more fun and also more effective than the shield. Because with the shield, you're holding it up and trying to, oh, I knocked his head off. And you're trying to, like, just keep it up, basically. But with this, you are actually, like, actively fighting, which feels a lot more fun. And also, you're still doing good damage, but you're also basically unkillable. And the more injured you get, the more... I can't really get around this guy. There we go. The more injured you get, the more tanky you get. So it's just it's a win-win everywhere.
Men, about rotten
Except snipers
The sniper is gone!
still will chunk you, obviously. But on Damnation, not too bad considering your size. Probably, yeah, ping this ammo here. But I have also found, like, the only thing I could say that is better with the shield is dealing with demon hosts. But generally speaking, you don't... There's not really a major benefit to dealing with them. It's more for fun. So I would say it's not all the way worth it to go and fight demon hosts. Which I think a lot of people agree. You just want to avoid them. But I will say, when you have to fight bosses, or like little, those mini bosses, you generally have, with this, you have near infinite replenishment with your toughness, and I will not take damage. Like fighting a chaos spawn, which is one of the harder enemies, it won't do anything to you. It'll keep swinging on you, and you'll just keep regenerating, and the only damage it'll do is like that purple corruption damage. And we'll just go in here and just keep swinging. Just keep swinging, get the bleed on everything, so our damage is nice, and our damage reduction is nice.
See the slide! Watch him play him!
Just keep swinging. We're just gonna keep swinging and regenerating tons of stamina, or tons of toughness, while also basically killing everything. Sometimes little hits get through your toughness, which I don't fully understand how it works still to this day. I was under the impression that certain chain melee hits can... I don't know if it's a glitch or if you're supposed to take damage through your toughness at all. I don't fully understand how that part works. Are we supposed to be going this way? Oh, I got turned around. Yeah, so I'm not fully sure. If anyone knows exactly what it's supposed to be doing, I would love to know. But I know that it breaks through. I know that there's either certain melee hits, if maybe it is specifically melee hits, break through your, can break through, then that would make sense. Because happens a lot. But, oh, here we go. That sounds like a Plague Ogryn. Yeah. So here we go. So we'll just let him keep hitting us, and while we're getting hit, we're just gonna keep tanking the hits. And see, every hit we do, we basically get to full toughness. We'll just keep going, and he's bleeding too, so we're getting damage reduction from this. As long as he stays focused on us, we're not gonna take much damage here. I'm just gonna keep going. We'll just keep fighting him, and the only thing I can see is, like, see, I still have full toughness, but he's hitting me through the... I think when you get below half toughness, you start taking actual, like, damage, and that's what I'm looking at right now. But I'm soloing this guy right now. Well, and now I'm fighting with this thing. Get rid of this. Let's run back over to help the team. There we go. But you can straight up, like, 1v1 the Plague Ogryn, and considering my health right now, like, that's pretty good. So I think I answered my own question. It looks like you take health damage when you fall below, and there's nothing more satisfying than absolutely smacking a crusher to the ground. That is so badass. So it looks like when you are below half health, below half toughness, you start taking a little bit of health damage, but not a lot. So that maybe I answered my own question there, but that's still pretty good, because that means you have to be like at 100, lose 112.5 toughness to even start taking health damage, which with this build you generally do not do that. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, that's not good. We don't like that guy. He's not really doing much to us, though. Flip that. Nice.
That's how it's fucking.
And look at our health, dude. We're just... You're near, this is on damnation. Near invincible. Near invincible. And even, like, considering, oh, man. The bleed effects are kind of lagging my computer out, bro. They just go through and just club everything to death. Grab that. I don't know exactly how to drop my,
Dead already.
I've got ammo for the boy. For the boy behind me. You just wade into all these enemies and just keep swinging. Toughness is basically never going to go down. You'll lose tiny, tiny bits of health, I guess, because just how the mechanics work. If it was basically just toughness, and you would never lose health. You would be invincible for sure. Now I do believe that ranged attacks do not actually go through your toughness bar. It's just melee attacks. Again, that could be wrong. I could be corrected. I don't fully understand. It seems sometimes random. At least like right now, I'm getting sprayed and I'm not taking any health damage. So this is what I was meaning. Like, this is why I don't take a keystone. It's just kind of not necessary. Like, I don't even need to use this. Like, you do plenty of damage, but the thing I'm noticing is I'm getting, my survivability is through the roof. And as the Ogryn, you know, you want to support your team and be that, you know, that protector tank role. That's, you know, the whole name of the game. But, in the instance of, you know, you don't necessarily have to do tons of damage, but in the instance that your team is gonna like lose, the perks that I have and options that I've chosen allow me to stay alive and bring the team back in the event that everyone goes down. So if no one goes down, you're doing good. Like, you don't have to worry, obviously, but you don't want to be caught with your pants down, so it's like a reassurance thing. The only things like that could screw you are, you know, ooh, I got hit with I didn't have my health bar up. You know, there's going to be little instances here and there where you your health bar gets chonked or whatever from one thing or another, but generally you're going to be pretty much unkillable. I had a feeling it was that guy. Something over here. It's over here, I think. I'm guessing it's one of these bodies. No? I'm gonna go save him. Ooh, that was not good. Just quickly regenerate all our toughness. And now I have less than, left. Oh, not good. The fire is crazy. It doesn't, if you're in the fire, you're gonna go down for sure. There's no question. Just because it goes through everything. It melts away. It melts away everything. But it's okay. Once he gets us up, we'll have 2 people down. We'll have damage reduction. But that's a bit of a. I would say that's the one caveat, is that with the fire guys can really undo everything, because it doesn't matter. But everything else in the game, you will basically be able to just go toe to toe with. If you just want to be the absolute tankiest boy there is, that's how you do it. This is how you do it. Again, this is the shield conceptually makes sense to be the tankiest weapon, but it in practice it doesn't really seem to get the job done as well. And you can deal with these guys really easily, actually. You just basically like 2 or 3 hit them if you hit them correctly. And then you can't be interrupted when you pick people up, so it's another thing that just helps you out there. But again, just getting caught with your pants down in a room with fire, you're gonna go down. Like that basically will go knock anyone down. But as long as you're playing smart and don't do what I just did, then you'll be functionally unkillable, and it feels awesome. Also, the club I prefer to the knife, just because, I don't know, absolutely laying out people and sending them flying feels awesome.
When I had nothing, Grendel raised me up, gave me purpose. You'll pick too if you're fortunate. Nothing else matters.
I don't
Oh boy.
think I like you very much. I might dream someone else to take your place.
I love the voice lines, man. They're so good. The only thing I will say is it's hard to really get a fully charged swing in when without the keystone, but you don't really necessarily need it. Keep pushing across. Oh, there's a demon host, which I did not realize was right there. Let's see how we do against the demon host. I think our toughness actually should be fine, but it will bring our actual health down quite a bit. It's after me though, which is good. Gotta get rid of the demon host first. I think we're gonna be fine. We're good. Through the demon host. So we're able to deal with a demon host actually. Completely okay with that. Okay, knock us back. That's fine. Let's do this. There we go. Keep swinging. I'll just 1v1 this thing. Just go toe to toe. You feel like a raid boss. Nope, not the fire again. The fire is your worst enemy. Someone's dead. Someone died. It's fine. We'll I've been learning from you. Oh, that's awesome. Ammo here. I am not going in there. Nope, 2 people dead. Alright, this is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate. We're gonna need to... where are these people coming from? We need to get across that bridge. Bombers, man, I'm telling you. This is so far a pretty good demonstration of what I'm talking about, why I'm choosing these perks instead of, because as soon as I get close enough to... the only thing is obviously, going down from the fire, but... so that's the first time I've gone down in probably like 5-6 games. But that was just because I was being a little careless. But now we're good. Get the ammo to our and then just hit him again. Swing through them. So you actually can fight the demon host without a shield, and do some damage at the same time. So you're actually helping your team more than just standing there with a shield up, which is sort of the one reason I don't like it very much. Is you're not really doing anything. Yeah, you're tanking the damage, but you can do the same with this, which is so, you know, I did a lot of trial and error to get to this.
Sniper!
Got a present for ya!
I smack him for good measure, you know.
That's a good stop!
And then we'll top ourselves off here.
Here we are. Put the sniper ident to work.
Like I said, the secondary is basically optional. Only reason you want it is,
Almost done.
where are they coming from? Yep, right here. Oh no, that's not them. I don't really love using it because if I put it away, I'm more tanky. Holy I'm gonna have to turn the blood effects a little bit off.
Why does everything hurt?
Keep swinging through. Keep swinging through. I still don't get why. Is it when I'm being attacked from behind? I still don't fully understand why I take damage when I have completely full toughness. So if anyone knows, please let me know. Because I have, unless it's just a damage reduction, in which case the damage number doesn't really make sense, right? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have increased toughness if that's the case. But I'm gonna top off. Topping off here. And I'm gonna go save our sister.
We need not fear that burster.
But for the most part, you do not take much damage. I think that's where, okay. This is the, tankiest I think you could possibly be, so. See about getting all the way over to her. The bleed is nice too, the damage reduction on bleed.
Data retrieval site identified.
Got a shove on him, but just barely.
Boots.
Let's see. Alright. Again, there's probably like, there is definitely an argument to be made about the shield. Like the whole block being able to essentially negate all damage in front of you definitely has its place. The only reason that it just doesn't seem as good is you're not really contributing a lot, like I said. Whereas with this, you're able to actually, you know, do some sizable damage, quite a bit of damage, and also stay alive, which is helping your team clear out enemies. Because that's the best type of tankiness, is there being no enemies at all. You know, so we're gonna make the Ogryn do this thing. Alrighty, I guess the Ogryn's doing it. And
All systems green. Uplink restored.
alrighty. Onward and upward. Keeping them staggered, and he's chain lightninging them all. He's like CCing a whole horde over here. That was awesome.
What's with that?
I'm still using the keep smacking him. There we go. It seems like we're almost done here. That had a delayed explosion. Holy shit. Excellent. We'll just hold the bridge here. And you just, I mean, you just dump on him, seriously. Going down from the explosions earlier, or the fire guy, is always a little bit of a getting screwed like this. See, like that, it instantly gets rid of your toughness. We lost one. Okay, we're dealing with the bomber just lobbing at us right now. We gotta get rid of him. Wow, the FPS drop from all the blood and the lightning effects is crazy. I'm just gonna sprint over to him. You can end it early, I think, by pressing S, like backing up. Pretty sure. It seemed like I could. I think I did. This guy is screwing us. Oh, he's right here. Nice. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Swing all the way through. This is, and people say you can't play Damnation with Ogryn without a shield. And that's, this is just to prove that to be wholeheartedly incorrect. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Look at that, dude. The damage is crazy. And the tankiness is also crazy. Excellent work, boys. Excellent work. Alrighty, that is what I believe to be the tankiest possible build for the Ogryn right now, and that was on Damnation. Going down one time to fire is the only thing that brought me down. Is when you're playing the Ogryn as big as you are and you're such a big target, that's very crazy. Usually I demonstrate on Heresy just to showcase, like, and when I'm playing Heresy, I never go down. But in that case, you know, obviously just a good showcase to show you what to avoid. When you're playing this. So, I hope you guys liked it, because I really like it. I've been playing it a lot. The club is fantastic. It feels super good, and it just feels nice to be able to recover your team when, you know, if they all go down. Super good. And clearing out hordes with a club is so fun. Just sweeping through them feels awesome. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you are. Please drive and walk safe wherever you do go, and please be nice to yourself and kind to others. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Yeah.